What's up, everybody? Listen, this is All the Queen's Men. We just gonna skip the pleasantries season 5, episode 8. Yeah, Certified Boogeyman. I think this was the mid-season. Because this was not the finale. Not the way this lady chopped the hell off of Carla's fingers. I mean, it was well deserved. Okay, it was well deserved. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all not even gonna believe me when I say this. As much as Carla is so damn raggedy, I don't think she did it, but I think she know who did it, and I think it was that damn aggravating ass concierge coming in here with that damn dog, Madeline, or whatever the fuck that dog name was, y'all. I'm sorry. Anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think. Tony got her ass whooped. You know what? Let's just jump right on in. All right, y'all. So the episode picks up with Detective Davis handing Pissy Elliott over to Tommy and Blue. Girl, let me tell y'all what pissed me off about Detective Davis. You was not even paying attention to cues. Like, ma'am, get the off your brain. Let me calm down. Because you're not even in detective mode at this point. You're not paying attention. Like, why? Think about it. Think about it, Davis. Why would Blue and Tommy bail her out? Why? And y'all, I could be wrong. Y'all drop it down in the comments. I don't know if Detective Davis is familiar with their quote unquote relationship. I don't know, but I find it kind of odd that you would just hand her off to them two. Anyway, in a way, you're not paying attention to how Carla is trying to get back into the cell and how she's sitting there fucking shaking like booty meat. Like, come on, ma'am. You're a whole detective. Like, what is happening right now? Anyway, Blue tells Carla, maybe you can make a statement and tell Detective Davis it was you that pow madam. Immediately, Carla said, I don't know, diddly squat. She didn't say that, y'all. I'm just paraphrasing. I don't know what the hell you talking about. And she was like, oh, didn't I just make bail? Let me leave. And so she thought she was leaving. Anyway, Madam has this new trainer. We never seen Enzo before. And she get a knock on the door. She gets a door ring. The doorbell rang. And it rang, I want to say 2 or 3 times. Well, nobody answered it. So in walks Lovett. And as soon as Lovett walked in the door, well, Mr. Enzo pulled out the blicky real fast. And so Madam was like, wait, hold on, slow your roll. He cool. So he comes in after Madam tells him, you can go make yourself scarce. I just wanted to know if y'all saw what I saw. I don't know. I could be making a big deal. But when Madam told Mr. Enzo to go make himself scarce, it was the way Lovett was staring at him. And then Madam said to Lovett, is that a hickey on your neck? Now, I don't know, but I need everybody to hold on to that. They may not be lovers, or I don't know if the writers want us to think Lovett was the one that tried to pow Madam. I don't know. Or him, and I don't know. It just something ain't right. Okay, in my Keith Sweat voice, something just ain't right. Okay, or maybe I'm reaching, and that could be it. Erica, you could be reaching. Yes, y'all. If you do not know, my real name is Erica. Okay, my middle name is Kiwan. I call myself Kiwan. So I could be reaching. I could be reaching for the stars, but I just was like, why are you looking like that? And why she pointed, it's the small things that we really need to pay attention to. But whatever. Let's keep it moving. Madam is not, well, real quick, Madam is now the owner of the M&D farmhouse. All right. So Tommy yoked Carla up, and Carla was talking talking big shit. Carla punched the piss out of Blue and hit her with a 2-piece. So that means Blue hit Carla and Carla hit the floor. That ain't nothing but a 2-piece. I wasn't mad at it. At some point, I did really start to feel bad for Carla, but I have to work on that. So anyway, the way Smoke have Tandy's nasty ass shaking like booty meat, and he just sitting there talking chess with her while I guess she's involuntarily playing chess. Smoke is crazy as okay. So we actually found out that Tandy was not the power or shooter. I guess I can say shooter. Tandy isn't the shooter, and the last 2 people on the top of the board was Carla and Concierge. So I think that was the Naima came back with the ballistic report, and I think she had them running like 2 or 3 times, and it was not Tandy. So anyway, Detective Davis get a flashback of Carla, and I was like, girl, what took you so long? Like, the fact that, again, you did not catch these cues with Carla's behavior is so ick to me. I find it rather ick. Like, you just didn't. Like, are you really trying to find out who tried to pow Madam? Like, I don't know. It just, I don't know. Anyway, so y'all, Tommy and Blue they're still questioning Carla. They took her down. I think she's at this point down in the basement, and she won't talk. She actually keep asking to talk to Madam, and at this point they just started torturing her. And she taking it like a G, like she in real life, this lady really sitting there taking it like a G. And I can commend Carla. Like, she chilling. Anyway, Dime at a park bench looking at the babies cry, and I'm just like, girl, next scene. I just don't have nothing for Allison. Okay, I don't. Tony is still lying to Amp about this bipolar diagnosis bullshit, and Amp is so gullible because he's wanting to be a family with his mom, and your mother ain't shit. Like, your mama ain't shit. Like, Amp, I need you to really understand who your mom is. And she's just grimy. She's grimy. And so he shares with Tony that he purchased a ring for Dime and that he will propose to Dime. And I feel like you're giving her way too much personal information. Tony has not earned that from you, Amp. And you're going to get your feelings hurt. You are absolutely going to get your feelings hurt. And because you're going to get your feelings hurt, I don't want you to turn to your bottle. Like, understand Tony for who she is. I would not have expectations of Tony at this point, but I'm not saying Amp should be mean to his mother. By no means. I'm just saying that he should be taking baby steps, but he keep taking these huge steps with Tony when Tony is not deserving of that. She has not earned these steps. She has not earned this place back in his life because she's still lying. She's literally lying. Because after Amp leave, this raggedy hoe tell the waitress to put this food back because it's nasty, and she traded it in for chicken and waffles and a mimosa. So yes, I want to say we all agree that Tony is a fucking liar. Sorry about the language. I'm trying to keep it PG. Okay? I can't. Anyway, Madam is at home doing breathing exercises, and her vision is starting to get just a bit more clear, and we still can't visibly see who tried to pop out her, but we see the vision just a little bit. We see it somebody light bright, okay, because it's one of them two. Carla, I wouldn't put nothing past Detective Davis ass either. Carla Concierge, I'ma add Detective Davis for Lane Yap's sake. So anyway, she gets a phone call, and I want to say it was I don't know who it was, but she get a phone call. She get a phone call. So Smoke is still at Tandy's, and he tells her, you need to repent and pray. And he gets a phone call from Madam. Madam brings him the bad news. He was like, listen, I got some bad news. Tandy starts to shake again. Okay, so Smoke is disappointed. Y'all know, because he can't unalive nobody. And that is his life's work. That is his life's pleasure, to unalive somebody, to skin their skin, okay, to probably eat their brains, to take their brains and play pickleball with it, okay, to use their brains as make a stress ball out of the people's brains, okay. That is Smoke, okay. That is his leisurely that's his leisure activity, okay. He will skin you alive. That is what he do. Just on a Tuesday. Just because it's Tuesday and it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay? He likes to torture people. Okay? That's Smoke. So he tells Tandy, listen, unfortunately, I don't have to, unfortunately for me, I don't have to torture you. Thankfully for you, you get to live to fight another day. Oh, bitch. Okay, he didn't say that. He said, but your blicky was clear, and you get to be free. Be free. I cannot believe, as much as this Satan, as the mother of Satan has done, y'all have allowed this lady to live. Bruh. Why? Like, she is not deserving of this. Okay? I am not pleased, and Jesus is not pleased. Okay, if you saints are watching this, I'm just playing. Okay? I'm just playing. Okay? I'm too am a saint. I'm just playing. Y'all know God like to laugh because he made me. Okay? Anyway, so Carla is still cussing at Blue and Tommy. She's still cussing them out. She not talking. She's still, asking for Madam. And Carla, she finally, after they tortured her just a little more, admitted to pow-powing Madam. So Quincy walks into Tandy's home, and Tandy is just so happy that she lived to fight another day, and she hugs Quincy. And so what she realized is she had only one bullet in her blicky, and she shot at that painting. Quincy's bitch ass knew this entire time, and he didn't want to catch a bullet, so that's why he left. I was like, bro, I can't stand when I tell you I can't stand him in them plats. I cannot stand him. She was like, so you knew this entire time? Like, she looked at him, and I said, this hoe is crazy. She walked up the stairs. That's how she walked up them stairs. I was like, well, she can't do nothing to Quincy. See, ma'am, if you touch Quincy, this is the other thing. You cannot touch Quincy. Why? That's Madam's money. You cannot do anything to Quincy. Why? That is Madam's money. You think you didn't get what you got over Rayshawn. That's Madam's money. You think you didn't just get over the allegations of Pow Pow and Madam. Allegedly, you Pow Pow Madam. And that's what you got. You cannot do anything to Quincy. Anyway, after she goes up the stairs, this bitch ass nigga, just like his daddy, he snuck a woman in the house and told her not to make a lot of noise because his auntie is going to bed. I said, you raggedy ass nigga. Okay? He pissed me off. But whatever. It's Tandy. Okay? I want to get mad at Quincy. I really, really do. And I am. I don't like him. He aggravates me. He's so annoying. But because it's Tandy, you deserve everything you getting done to you. Your karma is in the form of Quincy. So, yeah. Anyway, at this point, Tony and Dime, they hate each other. Tony goes over to Dime's house, and Dime was like, what are you doing here? And they get into it. She was like, I was just dropping your gift off to you. I'm just here for the sake of Amp. Basically, I'm just trying to go along to get along. At the end of the day, Dime don't want your raggedy, dusty ass over at her house, and she wants you to get the fuck out. Dime don't want to get along with you. They are not getting along. You are not a great mother. So, go. I really wasn't mad at Dime for that because Tony is phony. She tells Dime, you will get what's coming to you. And Dime was like, girl, get out. Just go. No, you'll get what's coming to you. Anyway, they say when you dig a ditch for somebody, dig one for yourself. Okay? So, baby, Detective Davis and Doc are out on their date. They just came out of the movies. He got on this whole green ensemble, okay, with this thick ass cowboy hat. She was ugly. This whole ensemble was ugly, but whatever. Baby, they just all PDA, just all in the street. Baby, nobody don't want to see all that, okay? I'm still mad at Doc, but I'm going to let him live, okay? Because Naima, raggedy ass, is over there in that corner, and she see them. I said, my God, on today. My God, on today and tomorrow. Yep. Anyway, Madam, we see Fuego and Midnight talking at the club. Madam came downstairs and checked Fuego about his prototype that he signed over, and she found out on the internet. She called. She was like, what is this Midnight Rendezvous app? What is this shit about? She was like, so are you and Midnight having a side deal and you're not telling me? Like, this is Fuego. Whatever you get from Madam about this is what the hell you get. And what that lady did to you is what the hell you got. But I'm pretty sure in the next half, you're going to recoup. But you're going to owe Madam. And I think you're going to come out good. I'm hoping you'll come out good. But we're going to find this lady. I'm pretty sure you're going to get the IP address. You're going to do all your internet magic. And it's gonna be, I think this is gonna be handled. That's my prediction. She asks, why did she have to find out, why didn't she find out from Fuego directly? And she was like, she was pissed off because he came up with a money making idea using her club, her and her VIPs, and you went to somebody else instead of actually coming to her, which you should have done. Like, I don't understand. So she tells both of them, she said, she was like, don't ever do anything behind my back. And she was like, she told Midnight, I gave you your name. I basically own y'all. Like, why would you do that, Fuego? She was like, she told Fuego, come get with me so we can talk about this prototype and all of these things. So Fuego calls Virgie, I think that was her name. Guess what? Her number is disconnected. So they won't be getting paid. And you won't get paid now, but I'm pretty sure, Madam is going to get you paid. But at this point, you've been scammed, my nigga. Okay? Stupid. We told you not to sign that contract, Fuego. We told you not to sign that contract. And what did you do? You went against your better judgment and you signed the contract like a thirsty dummy. Anyway, Big D have a quick chat with Dime. He asked if they can be friends. And he was like, listen, I'm just not going to come at you like that no more. Because I see you and Amp got y'all thing going on. He said, but yeah, I see you. You looking thicker than a snicker. Sir, that's because she's carrying your child. Moving right along. Babyface wants to check the security cameras, the footage from the night his car was listen, at this point, we don't give a damn who keyed your car. We don't give a damn who vandalized your car, because you're an asshole. And that is well deserving. He find out it was his son, but then Madam specifically tells him, do not swipe. Guess what he did? He swiped. And oh no, I'm lying, y'all. Blue, so he checks the security. Madam told him not to swipe. So then Blue goes to Madam. She tells Madam, listen, we found your shooter. They downstairs in the basement. So in the VIP, Samantha wants Big D bad. Okay, she wants to put that gray hairy puss on him, and he was telling her no. And he was like, listen, you are Babyface's person, and I can't really do that. And she was like, I'm a grown woman. I belong to nobody. I don't belong to nobody but this here Walker. Okay. And so he was like, all right, because all he see is money. He don't see nothing else. When it comes to Babyface sees the money, but he only see possession. And so he's selfish. He's very, very selfish. So it is what it is. Anyway, Babyface found out who vandalized his vehicle. And I want to say we found out it was actually his son. And so he hit the button. I don't know if he swiped it on purpose. I don't know if he swiped that button on purpose. But he see Big D and VIP with Samantha. And sorry, y'all. He is pissed. Hold on. Babyface, please. You do not own Samantha. Okay? That lady can do whatever she want. She can pay whoever she want. I don't know if that's some type of rule in Eden, but you have done so much dirt. Like, it is what it is. Anyway, Tony walks back into Maddie B's, and the guy who she owes money to is in there. And she was like, I don't have all of it. I have some of it. So he said, I told you the next time I see you, you needed to have all of my money. Well, he didn't have it. So he beat the dog brakes off of her. And I really felt bad for her because she had nobody to defend her. But then I was like, girl, you just getting your just due. I'm sorry. Like, I do feel bad because you beat the hell out of that. Like, something bad is going to happen to him. I can assure you. I do feel bad for Tony because I just don't feel like that should have happened. Like, you could have just took that half of the money. You know that lady broke, okay, and she could have gave you the other half. I don't know. I just felt bad for her, even though she raggedy. Even though she real raggedy, I still felt bad for the lady. So anyway, the men in Eden do their dance, and can we talk about the dances real quick? Since this season, last season, it's just been mid. Okay, the dances, the routines been mid, and I just feel like, why are we still dancing? It sounds like I think it just sounds like 21 Savage that they've been dancing to the entire season. I think that's what in my ear is hearing 21 Savage. Yeah, no. I just like, who is in charge of the music this season? Who is in charge of the dance routines? Because I feel like it's not sensual anymore. It's just and I mean, I'm just not for the. It just don't take me to my happy place, okay? If you watch my old videos, it's just, my happy place is always this. And I feel like they don't take me to my happy place. You guys have replaced these with fake, okay? I don't understand that, okay? I really don't understand that. But whatever. Everybody got a fake, except for Doc. Anyway, it just was mid. So they bring Dime to the stage because, of course, Amp wants to take this moment and take the money out of Madam's pocket to propose to Dime. And I'm just like, Amp, why would you do that? Like, I just don't think Madam would have approved of this. Not about the marriage and them getting married, but for you to do this on her stage. I think if Madam was there, she would have cut that shit so short. Like, if she wasn't dealing with what was happening in the basement, she would have cut that so short. This is what we're talking about, Amp. You don't have the ability to make smart decisions. Like, you act like you don't have the wherewithal to make smarter and sound decisions. This was not a great decision. It was cute. Dime looked like she wanted to say no. And if you say no, I wanted to push Dime off the stage. Like, girl, ugh. Dime irritates me. Okay, I don't know why y'all low-key have her as the antagonist this season, but y'all do. Okay? Anyway, that was not good. Amp is not cute. But okay, fine. Madam goes downstairs to see that it was Carla. Madam was like, yeah, no, She was like, I mean, my sister just would not shoot me, not me, okay? She was like, what evidence she was like, are y'all even serious, first of all? And what evidence do y'all have to even think that Carla would do this? Like, did y'all torture her to say that she did it? And so Blue and Tommy gave her the evidence that pointed everything to Carla. And Carla actually admitted to doing it. But she was like, I did it, but let me explain. So I think, again, behind that let me explain is concierge. Or somebody. I think her I think her dad is going to be extremely upset when he find out what Madam did to Carla. Because y'all know by no means he does not want Madam to touch Carla. She took the thing, the wrapped up the, what is it, the chainsaw, and cut that lady fingers off. I said, why y'all got them fake fingers looking like that? That is so, y'all are terrible. Okay, y'all could have done better with the props, but whatever. I guess we'll take it. I said, my God. I really think it was I don't know how she got hooked up with him. I really don't know. Girl, you shouldn't have never done that. Like you really shouldn't have never done that. I just think that was not good. I just think you should not have done that. Yeah, but I knew it's something behind it. I just don't think Carla willingly did it. I think that something happened. Something was being threatened. But I feel like when it happened, I think she should have immediately went to Madam. But I think that Madam's dad is Cadillac will be extremely upset once he find out what happened. So yeah, that is the mid-season, y'all. I really believe this is just a mid-season. I don't know when we're gonna come back, but y'all gonna have to hurry it on up, okay? We still got the Oval and all of that. We need to know when Sister's coming back, Zatima coming back, baby, divorce sisters, okay? Because we need to know. Okay, we need to know. Bring these shows back so we can, because we still got to get through Beauty and Black. Tyler Perry, you really got us in this chokehold with your shows, okay? I just wanted to say that, okay? So, yes. Anyway, with all of that being said, that is all I have. Tomorrow, I really have to bring y'all last week's episode and this week's episode of Next Gen NYC. I don't know. I'm gonna try to bring the next episode of Soul Food this week. I'm really trying to get through to all of the episodes that are out so I can really be on this weekly schedule. Anyway, y'all, that is all I got. Okay, this is your girl Kiwan, reminding you to keep showing up, keep growing, stay true to yourself, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye.